What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Full Reel Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Yet again, we had to sort up Full Reel. Had to make some pay cuts, dude. People are making too much money around here.
Way to let some people go.
Let some people go, yet again. But
guests are a little bit cheaper than our full time.
Yeah.
So
it's better that way.
That's why we got two guests. One's a returning guest. One is new to the camera.
He's been here before. He's
probably heard him in the background of a couple videos earlier on.
Behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, welcome. I don't know if y'all remember. Sorry, I'll introduce Justin first.
What's up?
I don't know if y'all remember him, but yep. And then you got Bronson.
The best of
Be done.
guest.
Be done. Best guess.
B.
Or Diddles, as they call me.
Anyway, so we got Bronson on today. We're going to be talking about college football, week 11. Not very exciting this year, I must say. My team still sucks. Clemson still sucks. Georgia's pretty good. But we're going to go into a couple games. We got 5 games we're going to talk about and just talk about it, give our predictions, and kind of just go with the flow we've been doing this whole year. So
Yep.
we'll start with Blake's team.
In Death Valley, Clemson and Florida State, 2 trash cans in the ACC. I know everybody thought preseason, everybody thought Clemson was going to be good, and then especially after week 1, people thought Florida State was going to be something special, man, after they took down
Bama.
Thomas Castellanos backed up his talk in that game. But now, both teams, the same record going into week 10, 3-4, I believe, right?
Yeah, because Florida State didn't play yesterday either.
Okay, yeah. So again, we're recording
A week before.
So
it's going to be a little far off.
Yet, so we don't even know if they're going to be 3-5, 4-4, or.
But what we got on paper so far, Clemson's been very trash because they lost to LSU. LSU's not really that good.
No.
They lost to Georgia Tech. They're pretty good.
They beat Troy.
Big win, baby. Woo!
Give them the natty, dude. Give them the natty, dude. Give them the natty.
But yeah, Clemson, lost to LSU, who wasn't good. Barely beat Troy, who isn't great. Barely lost to Georgia Tech, who is pretty good. Should have won that game, probably.
Shut up.
Lost to Syracuse, who
they lost their starting quarterback.
They might be decent right now if they didn't lose Angeli.
And then beat North Carolina, terrible,
leaders in the ACC,
and
Boston College, like JJ just said. And then lost to SMU.
But
they done got the line out for y'all's game.
We're a few plays away from being undefeated.
Thank you, Dado. Thank you. Yeah, like JJ said, they already had the line out. Clemson favored somehow, some way.
Somebody got some wrong information somewhere.
Dude, I can't.
It said 17.5 points.
Yeah. That's what it said on one app.
Hey.
ESPN don't have that.
Is it at Clemson?
Yeah. And that ain't going to mean nothing. But, yeah, so getting into the prediction for this game, like we said, both teams trash. Clemson's got to play Duke this coming week. We'll see how that goes.
Like middle of the pack.
Florida State plays. Somebody talk while I'm looking at the Wake Forest. Wake Forest coming off a win against SMU.
So
not pretty, but neither team played pretty yesterday.
So Florida State's defense this year is kind of garbage, like really bad.
Yeah. So maybe Clemson's offense can show something. If they got to get a run game going. That's the reason they lost to SMU. Couldn't get a run game going. Couldn't help Vizina out any in that game. But in this game, I'm going to go with the Seminoles. I don't think Clemson's going to be able to stop the dual threat.
What the world?
First time this year, by the way, Blake's picks against his team. So
I don't think Clemson's going to be able to stop Thomas Castellanos running the ball. I mean, we got slow Wade Wood as playing linebacker. So
did you just cuss?
No. I mean, it feels like a cuss word singing his name. I know, but like, no.
I'm just kidding.
You got AJ Terrell, right?
Avion. Same thing. They brought us.
Brothers keep it. But
So you got the Florida
I'm gonna go with
State
Seminoles.
Seminoles.
Aiden.
Wow.
That's
I
crazy.
can't believe you played.
Aidan's betrayed.
After week 1, I was scared of this game, but I think now Florida
Wow,
State.
bro, you've been confident all year long. Look, dude, we just got to get it together.
Yeah,
we're so close.
We're so close to figuring it out. And seeing how last time I picked against us, it didn't work. I'm not doing it
So
again.
you're not doing it again.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going with Clemson. I am worried about Thomas Castellon because we can't stop a running quarterback. So, but we're gonna stop him, and we're gonna win by 21.
Okay.
Can you do something for me?
Okay, that's a far cry
I
from
think
what I
a
think,
blowout.
but I wouldn't mind it at all.
Jesus.
Bronson, what do you think about this game?
Obviously, I'm a Clemson fan. It makes me want to say Clemson, but we can't, like you said, we can't stop a quarterback run. So I'm gonna have to go against us on this.
So you gonna pick Florida State
Yes.
this one too?
Yep.
Okay, so just so y'all know, Bronson's work schedule don't allow him to watch much college
I haven't
football
watched.
this year.
I don't
So
think I've last week. I
he's not
watched.
gonna go.
Obviously, he's got a Panthers jersey on. He thought we were talking about NFL. And we're like, nope. I got you. We're talking about
Last
college
week, I want to
football.
say I watched was week 3. So do
Dang,
that,
dude.
Do with that what you will.
Honestly, I'm happy for you because you haven't had to go through the
Yeah.
suffering these guys have
You
gone
haven't
through.
missed much.
So
I know.
you got to enjoy your
For neither of
Saturdays.
your teams, Clemson, North Carolina.
Yeah.
A part of me is kind of like, well, let me watch it so I can just see how bad we actually are because
And
all I
if you watch
hear
it,
is
you're not
All you gotta do is watch one drive and be like, ooh.
yeah,
I'm
all
gonna cut this
I
guy
know
out.
is from what I hear from Aidan and Blake, and
It's not good.
it's not
good.
great.
Not at all. Justin, how about you?
I'm going with Clemson.
That's
Come
what
on,
I'm talking
Come
about.
on, man. Can we get a
That's what I'm
reasoning?
talking about.
What do you see in Clemson? That
Florida
makes you
State
think-
sucks.
And Clemson
But
doesn't.
the thing about Florida State is like they kept the same plays and stuff since week 1, but now people have watched film on them, so it's like
Yeah.
people know what's coming now.
I mean, I hope we
He's
choose
end
to
around.
spy Sammy Brown instead of Wade Wood as.
Yeah.
They got beat by who? Florida State?
They lost to Virginia, Stanford.
Well, yeah.
Virginia was the beginning of the end for them.
Clemson
They lost to Miami.
Clemson by 21.
Okay. I wouldn't mind if that happens, but I'm just worried about the quarterback. The quarterback runs.
Castellanos.
Yeah. Mobile quarterbacks we don't do good with.
Who else did they lose to?
He'll get shut down.
Florida State.
Stanford,
Stanford.
Virginia.
They lost to Pitt.
Oh, Pitt. Oh my
They lost
gosh.
4 in a row.
Wow.
And they're
Okay.
all 4 ACC teams.
Yeah, all 4 of these
Yeah.
teams. So I watched Clemson a lot of games. The only game I didn't watch was the SMU game, really, because we was out doing stuff. But Clemson this year, they just dog water. I mean, terrible. Florida State it looked good since week 1, so
You know who else is
it's a
dog
hard
water?
thing to say. I don't know. I mean, you say too. Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding.
I don't like Clemson, but I just.
I know. I
They're
know
playing
we
in
suck.
Death Valley. I mean, I still think it's a hostile environment there. And they ain't set a time yet either. Ain't set a time yet. Might be a night game, who knows? But I just don't trust Mike Norvell. He's not a very good coach. Dabo, he's a proven coach, regardless of what's going on this year. So I gotta take the
Thank you
Tigers.
for that.
I gotta take,
For
huh?
that at least.
Huh?
Thank you for that at least.
Well, now you said it.
Should've
I'll
looked
take
at-
it back.
How is Mike
I'm taking the
Norvell
Florida State
not
Seminoles,
fired?
dude. I was gonna pick Clemson until
Let's
you
go.
thank me
That's
for
what
it.
we needed.
You have to do that.
That's what we needed.
I'm taking Florida State.
Okay.
They're gonna upset y'all.
Me and you, we're gonna text them 3 when Florida State wins, baby. Yeah. Go Seminoles. Whoa.
Why did he say me like I didn't pick the Seminoles?
Oh shoot. Boston did pick Florida State. That's on me.
Sorry, bro.
But
Cut it.
redo.
Cut it.
I'm just kidding.
What's up, everybody? We're
Sorry.
back. Just kidding.
I'll
Yeah, I'm
be
gonna
held
take
accountable
Florida
for my
State. I don't know if Caden's gonna be back. Is he gonna be back for the Duke game?
He should be, because he's going to try to play against SMU.
Hey, that other guy played better than him, so
He definitely looked, from what I've seen, looked like he's seen the field a lot better than Cade.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I wouldn't be minded.
I'm gonna take
Cade
I'm gonna
play,
take Florida
but
State. I was going to take Clemson until Blake thanked me for saying something about Dabo. So I changed my mind real quick. So I'm going to take Florida State. But so that's that game.
Moving on. Going to go to the Carolina Gamecocks versus the
another powerhouse.
Ole Miss
Powerhouse in the state of South Carolina. Great team. The North Sounders. Goat.
Spencer Rattler.
Now this year's been a
6 touchdowns.
This year's been a terrible year. Terrible year for us.
He didn't go back up to it either.
I don't really know what to say. I mean, we had expectations coming in. I didn't really like them, and then we played bad against Virginia Tech week 1, played bad against NC State, and then lose to Vandy, lose to Missouri, beat Kentucky. They were the worst team in the SEC.
Woo!
Lost to
feels like us.
Oklahoma, and then lost to Bama in a heartbreaking fashion the other day.
Better conference.
So I just.
Bama cheated.
So, sorry. Now we're on the Gamecocks. We play Texas A&M. Well, not Texas A&M. Ole Miss. Ole Piss.
Yeah, Ole Piss.
Lane Kiffin.
Second.
At Ole Miss.
Wait just a second.
What?
What week are we doing?
11.
Week 11 on here says...
Just hold on. Our Lord will show us.
I play Ole Miss next Saturday. Yeah.
I guess it is.
11, y'all don't have a game.
It is.
Y'all have a bye after Ole Miss, and then y'all can play A&M.
Fake fan.
I just got called out, bro. So we got a bye.
Casual. No,
wow.
But we'll pick the Ole Miss game anyway.
Yeah, we'll pick it anyway. I guess.
So just so you know. I'll show y'all.
Wow. I really thought we had the bye week next week.
The date, October 26th, on my phone. We're picking this game before they play Ole Miss. This video won't come out till after they play Ole Miss, though. So
that's so weird, though. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. That'll be alright.
Yeah, we all got
confused. It'll be next Sunday.
Sorry,
You confused me. I didn't know.
What?
You confused me.
You said y'all had to buy this week and then y'all play Ole Miss.
I thought we did. I really thought that's what it was. We're crumbling at the seams right now. We're literally having a midlife crisis in the middle of the podcast. Right. Don't make it any better. We play Ole Miss next week. Fine. It's 7 o'clock at Ole Miss. Shit, I'm supposed to pick last.
Y'all got it.
I'll pick last. I'm going to pick first since I've been befuddled. We're going to lose to Ole Miss. We're losing. We're going to lose by like 3 touchdowns. We're terrible.
Stop downing your team.
We're terrible.
Y'all are not too terrible.
You watched the game against Bama?
Watch y'all walk in there
against Bama?
And
yeah, I watched the game.
Walk in there trying to take over their trap.
We're not beating Lane Kiffin. I'm going to tell you, we're going to take the L. I took the L. Thank you. We had a bye week. We're going to go ahead and take the L against Ole Miss. It's over. Go ahead, somebody else.
Look at Carolina's last 3 games.
Yeah, they have a really tough schedule to end up.
11, 14, 4, 7, and 3.
And we had a chance in all those games. LSU pretty much tried to give us the game. Oklahoma, we kept it close for a while. And then Bama, we gave them that game. I mean, we gave it.
You gotta finish.
We can't finish.
Well,
I actually watched a little bit of that game, but I watched it before y'all had the points y'all do.
Yeah.
When y'all had 6 points is when.
Well, yeah. Okay. So talking about this Ole Miss Carolina game that's happening next week. So JJ done picked. I think Carolina's going to keep it close. Their defense looked good yesterday.
They did look good. They only allowed.
Now,
besides the last touchdown,
Bama missed a few opportunities they could have had, but both teams did. But the defense looked pretty good for Carolina. I just think Ole Miss with a dual threat quarterback in Trinidad Chambliss.
Oh, dude, he's going to have a field day.
You're letting him get out of the pocket. And then they got some good receivers and a good running back, Keywan Lacey.
Caden Lee.
I think
they got that tight end. They got a good running back. I said Lacey did.
But yeah, I just think Ole Miss wins going away late. Probably about 14, 17.
Chambliss, he's really good.
Yeah.
He surprised me.
Even though he wasn't even started at the beginning of the year, he was Austin.
I was saying this yesterday, I think, to JJ. I hated for Austin Simmons because he didn't play because he was hurt one game, and then all of a sudden this dude comes in and balls out, and you don't have a starting job anymore.
That's just how it works, man. It's like a business.
It's a business decision. Sometimes you got to make. But
hate it for you.
But yeah, Ole Miss is playing really well right now. I think they win going away late.
What a surprise there. What a surprise.
Aidan?
Well, looking back on last year when Ole Miss and South Carolina played.
They dogged us.
Yeah, they did. And I think they're better now than they were last year. And I think y'all are worse. But they don't have Juice Wells this year, so I mean.
And they don't have Jackson Dart either.
True. But I still think they're better than they were last year. So, with that being said, I'm picking South Carolina to beat Ole Miss. In a shutout.
We'll lose the relevancy by a week. Every week, every time people watch these videos, they're like, these guys are goobers, we're done. They're unsubscribing.
Dude.
Watch Aidan be right.
I gotta do this. Because it works with y'all.
See, I wasn't going to say that, but...
Let's hear it, man.
I figured if... Like I said, I didn't watch a lot of the last game against Bama. Obviously, we've seen last year, Lenore Sellers absolutely dominated last year. I'll admit that. Like, it seems like to me since he had that injury... And what game was that?
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, against the Vandy game.
Concussion too. I mean, that's like.
I feel like that's kind of scared him a little bit, and he's not playing to where he was before he got hurt. So I feel like if he can bring back, what he has, and hype up their offense, they definitely can compete with Ole Miss. But I just don't think, even if they do, I still don't think it's enough to beat them. I'm going Ole Miss.
Okay.
Just surprised.
South Carolina is going to walk into Ole Miss. They're going to keep it close the whole game. And they're going to kick a field goal and win it.
He was almost right yesterday. He was almost right
Carolina
yesterday.
kick a field goal and win
He was
it.
almost right. You almost had it.
More realistic than 8.
31-28.
Wow. So you're saying
you think
upset.
Carolina's putting up 31 points?
Yep.
Have they put up 31 points in a game this year?
I can't remember.
Yeah, against
35 right
SC State.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Against Kentucky and
Well, and we
NC State.
scored against SC State too, but
How much did I score against
but the Kentucky game,
Like 24.
The Kentucky game though, we had 2 defensive touchdowns, so
Yeah, and SC State y'all had 2 special teams touchdowns.
and a defensive touchdown. So
Oh yeah.
offenses does not look good at all this year. So yeah, all right. So Ole Miss across the board. Well, no, not Ole Miss across the board. Justin's picking us to win. So
Dude, I did.
Yeah, Aidan picked y'all to win too.
I don't count. That one don't count. That one don't count. He's
And
trolling.
yesterday
He's trolling.
was probably the best Carolina's offense has looked though.
Dude, my dad said Mike Shula wasn't even calling plays.
He probably wasn't.
They said that when they beat Tennessee and Clemson that
Yeah.
year too. That Marcus Satterfield wasn't calling
It wasn't.
They probably was stealing plays like they did against us that year too.
I know, man.
Anyway,
If Carolina can play like they did yesterday against Ole Miss don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Ole Miss.
if. That's a big if.
Fire, right?
If.
So moving on.
Let's talk about the roll tide of Bama and LSU.
Bammer.
LSU.
Blitz. Bammer.
LSU
Blitz.
plays at Alabama this year. LSU got blown out last year by Bama at LSU. Brian Kelly literally is getting his head called for by LSU fans.
I can't
They're
say that I blame them.
I mean, they went in the portal this past year and got all these good players, and they're 5-3 right now.
Yeah,
Not where they're supposed to be.
I mean, just like us, they were supposed to have a Heisman contending
National
quarterback.
championship or bust was for them.
We should go to
And
that game.
which one?
LSU and Bama.
$57.
$57.
Y'all want to take a road trip down to Bama?
Dude, that'd be cool.
4-wheel goes on the road.
4-wheel goes mobile.
Yeah, mobile.
We set up in Tuscaloosa.
So LSU's been nothing but lackluster, and Bama has done nothing but dominate ever since they lost to FSU
Florida
week
State.
1.
Yeah, I mean,
They played 4 straight ranked teams before they played us. They played number 5 Georgia, 16 Vandy, 14 Missouri, and 11 Tennessee, and handled all of them
yeah, pretty much.
Except for Carolina.
except for us.
Yeah, Carolina gave them the best game, even though, I don't know, Missouri gave them a pretty good game too, but it still felt
That
like,
game was not close.
still
It
felt like,
was-
Bama controlled that game
yeah,
from start to
yeah, it
finish.
wasn't what
And
the score says.
same with Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
They
say.
controlled the game from start to finish.
Yeah.
In Carolina, they controlled it until like midway through the third quarter or so.
Yeah, and then Carolina had a little bit of momentum.
Carolina had a little momentum, and then
took it right away from us, broke our hearts.
Yeah.
But it's at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Probably going to be a night game, I would assume, maybe. But Bama is just rolling right now, and LSU's not. So
I mean, they say it for a reason.
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean,
wow, look at that big old team they play the 22nd.
Dude,
Eastern Illinois.
That's going to be an absolute
I
bloodbath.
thought they stopped that playing. Oh, no, we played
That's after this year.
Yeah. That's after this year. We stopped playing
But,
week school.
yeah, I mean, LSU's kind of in the same boat as Clemson and Carolina. You know, had all these preseason expectations to live up to. Heisman contending quarterback, apparently.
Yeah, Nussmeier was supposed to be great.
And haven't lived up to none of them.
Nope.
Other than, I mean, they beat Clemson week 1, beat South Carolina. Other than that, they haven't really won a big game.
No.
I mean, they was up against A&M 18-14 at halftime.
Just got
Didn't
rolled.
score, gave up 28 unanswered points in the third quarter, and it was 42-18 at the end of the third quarter. Ended up being what? Was it 49-25?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but this game, Bama's secondary is not great, but I think this will be a lower scoring game in my opinion. I think Bama wins like 17-7 type beat. You know what I'm saying?
Because LSU really can't run the ball, and honestly, Nussmeier, I don't know if he's hurt or something, but he just ain't slinging it around like he was last year. So, I can agree with you on that.
Or what,
and LSU does have a good defense.
LSU has a good defense. Yeah. That's why I think it's going to be a lower scoring game, but I think Bama's going to get enough they're going to call some turnovers or something and have good field position and to get a score.
Nussmeier can't run around. He's like a stay in the pocket type quarterback, so yeah. I feel like they'll get him a couple times.
Yeah.
Probably.
So I got Bama winning a pretty close one, but I think they control the game.
Okay,
Blake. Yeah, LSU, they haven't impressed me at all. Even their wins, I'm like, wow.
Other than that one receiver they got.
The 6'7" receiver?
Yeah, Trey
He's a tight end. He's not even
he hasn't really impressed this season except for against, I mean, he had a touchdown against Clemson.
He had a touchdown against Carolina.
He had 10 catches through.
It was jump balls, though. I mean, he's 6'7".
You can't guard him.
Yeah, when you that tall, you got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, LSU didn't buy the hype at all. But Alabama, I don't know. They woke up after week 1 and they might mess around and win the whole thing. I know I picked Texas Tech, but
I picked Bama to win.
They might.
Calm down.
My bad. And so yeah, I'm gonna pick Alabama. I think it's gonna be 24-20.
Okay, Bronson, how you feeling?
I feel like you were saying, Blake, I feel like it's going to be a defensive showcase. I'm not going to say it's going to be a massive game, like scoring-wise. Honestly, I think 3 points is going to decide the game. But I'm going to have to go Bama.
So, if you had to give like an area where the score is going to be, what do you think?
I'm
like 24-21, something like that, maybe.
Probably around that, maybe a little bit less than that, but
17-14.
Yeah, I'd say right around 17-14.
7-4.
Yeah.
Cut this guy's mic off.
You know what?
Cut this guy's
you
mic
might
off.
be on to something with that one.
Cut his mic off.
They're gonna get 2 safeties to watch.
That's gonna be a baseball score.
Dude.
Justin, how you feeling?
LSU sucks. Garrett Nussmeier sucks.
Tell us how you feel.
Gunner
Alabama
sucks.
I mean, that's disrespectful.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
He's laying into Garrett Nussmeier.
Alabama is gonna win 35-7.
35.
Blow out.
This game ain't gonna be.
You think they put 35 points against LSU's defense?
Yes.
I mean, on the way, I could see that too because I don't think LSU's offense is going to be able to stay on the field long, so their defense is going to eventually get worn out.
Yeah.
I think if it happens like that, I think Bama gets a few scores late.
It'll be late, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
They might get 3 scores in the fourth quarter or so when the defense is worn down.
I can see that.
Did you see the score?
Because LSU, all they got on defense is Harold Perkins and Whit Weeks.
But he been out.
He's playing.
Yeah, he been out.
Yeah.
So
And they got that. They got a few DBs that are decent. I mean, they got
one of them going in the
Posey.
portal. I saw.
I didn't see that, but yeah. So we got Blitz. But wait, JJ, did you pick? Okay.
I don't know if this was talking, dude.
No, my bad.
You cutting them off like that. Nussmeier, can't stand that guy. I didn't like him since last year. And they really ain't played that well. And I was going to say, too, when they played Florida, I think the reason they really beat Florida, too, is because Anthony Richardson threw like 5 picks that game.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson. He plays for the Colts. He threw 5 picks against LSU.
I get him and DJ Lagway mixed up, bro. My bad.
Yeah, their defense definitely. And they still only won by 10 points.
Yeah, and because they had a pick 6 from DJ Lagway. So, Bama's been rolling. I thought my Gamecocks played them very well, but Bama's Bama, man. They just win. That's what they do. Ty Simpson's good.
Well, that and
if Ryan Williams,
find a way to lose.
Oh yeah, we always find a way to lose. We hurt ourselves more than anything. But if if Ryan Williams can have his little laboo with him, I think they will blow LSU out. I'm saying 28-10. Maybe 18 points game. 18-point game. Defense will maybe have a score. Maybe another pick 6 by Bama's defense because they're pretty good at that. And then
Whoever number 2 is.
Yeah. Bama will get the
I
win.
don't remember, but
Xavier Brown, I think.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
But to be real, Bama's probably going to win the Natty.
They probably will, yeah. I picked them. I mean, I think they just...
Indiana.
No way. I don't
Texas
see that.
Tech.
All right, so that's the Bama game. Nebraska.
I like it, Ron.
Who's really... Okay, so this game right here. Moving on. We're going to the Big 12. We stay in the SEC way too much. We're SEC homers. We got Texas Tech versus BYU. BYU lost their starting quarterback in the middle or before the season. He transferred out, and BYU is just rolling.
Yeah, they
Ranked in the top 10.
They look pretty good.
Doing pretty good. Texas Tech, we talked about them a little bit. They brought in a bunch of transfers over the offseason, and they've done nothing but dominate. And then they lost to Arizona State a couple weeks ago.
That was a tough loss.
Because their starting quarterback was out.
That was a heartbreaker.
Their starting quarterback was out.
Yeah.
But they've been playing pretty good. So that's going to be a really good game.
Dude, the top 5 of the
Game
league
day.
are
Hold on.
loaded.
So,
Holy crap.
they play Kansas State this week. They should win. Can you see who BYU plays on November 1st?
Yes.
They just ain't been on that perfect timing yet.
Perfect time. Perfect time. BYU, yeah, I don't know. What are they? What is that Mormon? That Mormon school?
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
Birmingham, whatever you.
Brigham Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think game day. This game has a chance for
It might
to
be.
be game day.
See what they got.
They'll
They had a
have a
bye.
They got
bye.
a bye. Then they
So
play
yeah,
Texas
this one
Tech.
will probably be game day if I had to take a guess right now for this week.
And BYU's
Unless
well, they beat Colorado by 3.
ESPN does ESPN and goes to another SEC school
Probably.
and goes to Texas A&M and Missouri. Is that the other?
Yeah, that'd probably be the game. Or they probably won't go to LSU, Bama. So
No.
yeah, this
I
will
think
probably be game
this
day.
one will be game day,
Mhm.
in my opinion. But like JJ said, BYU's rolling. Texas Tech had a tough loss versus Arizona State a couple weeks ago. Now, but yeah, both teams have been great. Have had great quarterback play. Blake Morton for Texas Tech, or Baron Morton, whatever his name is. 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and Bachmeier for BYU, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Both of them have pretty good running back play.
Cameron Dickey. That's a running back for Texas
running back
Tech.
for Texas Tech.
Yeah, 9
But yeah, I
touchdowns.
think this one's going to be a
Dude's goated.
good game, but I
Give
think
me a Dickie jersey.
No, give me a
I think
Dickey.
looking at it, you know,
I do love their jerseys though. Sorry to get off
Texas
topic.
Tech?
Yeah, Texas Tech got some good jerseys.
All whites, all reds, all blacks. I
gray ones too.
don't think I've seen them.
BYU just wears
I'm
their
pretty sure
casual.
it has the Patrick Mahomes logo on it.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Forgot he went to Texas.
I think Texas Tech has faced more competition, so they're going to come into this game more prepared.
They got a better coach too, I think.
Yeah, Texas Tech's coach is really good. BYU's coach isn't bad.
He's been there for a while.
Yeah, and BYU's pretty good. So, talking about playing the better competition, that could hurt or it could help Texas Tech.
Probably help.
I think it more at this point more so helps.
Mm-hmm. Especially after they're already losing. They've already lost the game, so they're kind of more locked in.
Lost
Yeah.
to a pretty. I mean, not as good as they were last year. Arizona State team.
Whoa! Look at that
Not a
top
terrible
score.
team. Yeah, 67-7.
6-7.
This is just a flip farm.
For real, turning to brain rot. We're already analysts.
Dude, I was waiting on it.
We're already bad analysts. Now we're just brain rot.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
But so I think this game, BYU is going to suffer their first loss. I think it's going to be a good game, probably like a 28-24 game or so. But yeah, I think Texas Tech's going to come away with a victory.
Close game, but a big win
Yeah,
for Texas Tech.
I think it's going to be a big win for either team.
Yeah. I mean, because Texas Tech loses another game, they're probably out of contention for the Big 12 title. Because
Yeah.
BYU's at the top right now undefeated. So BYU could lose a game and still get into the Big 12 title. But, okay, Blake, okay.
Yeah. So Aidan, how you feeling, man?
Well, I picked Texas Tech to win the national championship, and
Oh,
then
yes.
they lose that same week.
Literally the day after we made that video, Texas Tech lost to ASU, and it's like, yeesh, not a good look.
Yeah, but you know, I want somebody different to win, so I'm gonna keep my pick with Texas Tech. BYU, they beat my boy Dion. I don't like them, so I'm
Yeah,
picking
Does
really?
Texas Tech not play Colorado this year?
No.
No,
Colorado
was lucky.
hush.
You saw what happened to him
Anyway.
yesterday, right?
Anyway, Texas. I'm gonna pick Texas Tech. I think it's gonna be a shootout game.
Okay.
I think.
Well, there are no defenses in the Big 12.
Yeah, that is true.
So I
It
think.
might be a little higher scoring than 28-24, like I said, but
Yeah, I think they're gonna win by 10. But I think it's gonna be a shootout.
so like 35-24 or 42-31, something
Yeah,
like that.
we'll do 42-31.
That sounds about right. Big 12 game.
I don't know how y'all feel about it. Obviously, it really depends on the team. Especially if BYU's coming off a bye week, they could, you've seen it out of a lot of
And
teams.
that also could help. Or
Yeah.
could hurt.
Get sluggish. right
Clemson
out of
always
the
plays
start.
bad coming off a bye week.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I'll say it. I mean, if BYU loses, it'll be because they're sluggish first quarter.
Bear.
It'll be because they have a sluggish first quarter, in my opinion.
Okay.
It might take them a minute to get hot. They might find it in the second quarter, but I think by that point, Texas Tech will they'll have full control of the game.
Ryder Lions.
Yeah, BYU's quarterback's not been playing bad. He's got 1,600
Bear
yards, 11
Bachmeier.
touchdowns.
That's a dope name.
Pretty good running back. 5 touchdowns, 800 yards. So who you got, B?
I've got Texas Tech. I think they're going to put up, like Aidan said, about 42. I think BYU might. They're not going to put up as much, but sorry, I can't be different. That's just how I think it's going to go.
Aiden's a trendsetter. We get it.
Let's go.
He didn't say what I
Aiden's a
said. I
translator.
think the bye week has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Nobody said that yet.
I'm about to hit
Yeah.
that right now.
Oh, here we go.
BYU is winning 49-45
I thought you were going to say
in a shootout game.
Okay.
That is a
And
good.
that'd be a good.
Yeah.
That'd be a good game.
Mm-hmm. Might have to watch it. I doubt it, but
Just because their quarterback's name is Bayer.
Burr
It'll probably. Where are they playing at?
at
They're
Texas Tech.
So it'll probably be like a 7:30
Yeah, probably.
game.
If that's game day, maybe we'll watch it, but I don't know.
Go
we'll
Cougars.
So you
We'll
got
see.
the Cougars. You got the Cougars.
Okay.
BYU, I'm looking at their schedule. Like, they only beat Colorado by 3. They beat Arizona by 6. They beat Utah by 3. And, I mean, they've had some blowouts, but overall, they've played some teams kind of tight. So I feel like, and because they haven't lost, I feel like they might slip up. Like Bronson said, coming off that bye week, I think it's going to be a bad thing, especially since they're playing on the road. I think they'll come out slow. Texas Tech will probably get some momentum early. BYU will try to come back. But I think overall, Texas Tech will win. I'm looking at like a final score of like 42-28. I feel like Texas Tech will score early. They'll score a lot of their points early. BYU will get a little bit of momentum. But Texas Tech will have scored enough to kind of keep it up and get the win. So I'll take the Red Raiders.
Nobody believes in the
Texas Tech Raiders.
It's crazy.
I mean, I feel like coming off a bye
I just don't think Melvins can play good football, but I don't know.
I mean, you're talking about number 10 and number 13.
Right.
Yeah, you probably get this one right.
You could be right, and it could be a slugfest, but that bye week could have a lot to do with their downfall.
Yeah, sure.
That game.
For sure.
It's true.
For sure. Alright.
Iowa.
So, moving on to the last game we got here. Shout out to our boy Russ. We are Oregon fans here on this podcast. Closet Oregon fans.
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks.
Go Ducks.
So, we've got Oregon at Iowa. Iowa's been better this year than they have been in the past. They still got a pretty good defense. Their offense is like
Their offense is better this year than they have
middle of the
been.
pack. I can pull up some of their stats, but Oregon's played very well. They beat Penn State, which that's a whole
Penn State.
Penn State.
Like that big of,
they ain't even got a coach, but the only game Oregon's lost so far is to Indiana, and Indiana is like on a tear right now. So
definitely trending upward.
it's not a bad loss in my opinion.
No.
But Dante Moore, he broke his nose or something the other day, right?
Yeah.
Something like
He
that.
did, but I mean, he should be good to go. I mean,
Holy moly.
Iowa might be like bottom of the pack with their offense. They do even throwing for 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns.
son.
I can do that.
Breakout game.
They're actually probably not that good, but their defense
Put me in,
is really
coach.
good. They're only allowing 13 points a game, 31 points per game. So I don't know. I think it'll be a really good game though. At Iowa, I love the little hospital wave thing that they do before the game.
Yeah, that is
That's
cool.
really cool. But wait, you got anything to add?
No, not really. I mean,
We'll look at the
I don't
Ducks.
know much
We'll look
about
at
Iowa because I haven't watched much Iowa this year.
We'll look at the Ducks' offensive stats. They're probably a lot better than Iowa's. I'm just assuming.
But, I mean, like you said, Oregon took a tough loss to Indiana.
Yeah, Dante Moore's got 19 touchdowns. Oh my God.
Holy.
They had a
Heisman.
close game with Wisconsin, but also, like we said, Dante Moore got hurt. Didn't play much after he got hurt.
And they're averaging 41 points a game and only allowing 13 points. So, by the stats,
Yeah, on paper,
Oregon's a lot
should,
better. Yeah.
Win this one. I mean, like he said, averaging 41.5 points, averaging 13.5 points against. So, I don't even want to say it, but look at the rankings for points for their 6th, points against their 7th.
Come on.
Dude, there's just so many opportunities, man.
God, dude. It took me so long to get that, dude.
Yeah,
Man,
I mean, so
dude.
Oregon looks
Man,
like
dude.
they're a good all-around team.
So dumb.
So yeah, I think I gotta roll with the Ducks in this one, man.
Let's go Ducks.
You mean you gotta
Let's go
fly?
Ducks.
You gotta fly with the Ducks? They don't roll; they fly.
Whatever, dude.
Ducks don't fly.
Ducks swim.
They don't roll.
They swim.
Ducks do fly.
Ducks do swim.
I said they swim.
Oh.
Alright, man, we're talking about football.
But yeah,
Football. We don't care if Ducks fly. They got
I got
nice
the Ducks.
uniforms.
and I got them big. I think they're gonna win by 3 touchdowns.
Biggie Wiggy.
How many points?
2
you think?
C.
If you had to guess, how many
You
points
think they'll score over 40?
No, I don't think so.
35?
I think it'll be like 31-10 game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because Iowa's defense is always good.
Iowa, I think the first half will
I
push.
think Iowa's offense not being able to stay on the field and get a drive
Tire that
going,
defense out eventually.
like we talked about in that other, what game was it? The earlier. But anyway, LSU game, I think maybe.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it was. Yeah, I think their defense is going to get worn out. Oregon going to put up some points later in the game and go away winning.
Let's go Ducks, baby.
Aidan.
Go up.
Alright. Last time we picked Oregon, I picked against them because
And he heard.
And it worked.
And he heard.
it worked.
He heard about
I
it.
heard about it from a certain someone. Shout out Russell. He was mad because if I have the curse where the team I pick loses, that's on him. I'm picking Oregon this week to beat them, and I'm picking them to win 35-7.
Okay, Aidan.
Wow.
Bonner.
Bronson, how we feeling, man?
I don't know.
Watch your words carefully. Russell is watching.
Yeah.
He is.
I mean, I'll hear from him regardless of what I say.
Bronson.
It's not going to be a
Russell.
close game at all, but in my opinion, it's just who's going to be the team that gets off to it.
Yeah. Who that again?
Yeah, better.
Like
Is that
that.
Kofi Kingston?
Okay. I don't know. I want to say Oregon, but I got to go with Iowa on this one.
Oh my!
RB.
What's the score? Will be 6-3.
Yeah,
Yes. No. If Iowa's defense can hold them, they can win this game. But that's if they can hold them.
And Iowa's got to score.
Couple safeties here and there, maybe a pick six.
A defensive touchdown.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, you can have him. I don't know.
I'll take the upset. I'll
Okay.
be different. I'll be different.
I like it, Bronson. I do like it.
Alright.
I don't agree with it, but I like it. All right.
I'll
Doesn't
respect it.
agree
I
with
do
it either,
respect Be confident in your pick.
Speaking different.
I'm not
Speaking
confident.
different is what we're doing. All right.
Pretty much.
Justin, how we feeling, man?
Game ain't gonna be close. 49-6, Oregon.
For Iowa,
Ducks
you mean for Iowa,
roll.
right?
Ducks roll, baby.
There you go, Russell. I'm going with you this week.
He did. He said that because he called you Jeffrey earlier. He's got to
He sounded like Jeffrey. Come on,
got to make up for it.
Alright, so
What we feeling, man?
Iowa tends in the past, they tend to win some of these games like this at home and upset some big teams. I know they've done it at Ohio State in the past. I think they've done it at Penn State a couple times.
Yeah, but that was Iowa did have a decent offense.
They did back then. And I'm just looking at the numbers again. They run the ball okay, but they don't really pass the ball that well. Maybe if they can get the run game going. But Dan Lanning's going to have that defense ready, I think, for Oregon.
Will have a breakout game.
Yeah, I think Oregon's. I think
Mark
they're gonna pass the ball
Gronkowski?
against
Is that, what's his name's cousin or something?
Gronk.
Yeah.
Gronk.
I don't know,
I don't know. That's interesting.
but I think you got to be able to pass the ball against Oregon. I mean,
Write that down.
Indiana, they didn't run well against Oregon, did they?
No. They passed the ball really well, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know they can throw the ball. So, I'm going to say Dante Moore is, okay from his broken nose. And, the offense keeps clicking. The defense keeps clicking. I think Oregon will win big. I'm going to say somewhere like 38-14. I think Iowa may go down and score first, go up, momentum. Oregon will take control.
Stadium's gonna be
And
rocking.
then Iowa will probably get one late touchdown. So I'll say 38-14. Go Ducks. They gonna they on the revenge tour type thing, man. They lost in the playoffs last year to Ohio State, and Dan Lanning is still trying to prove that he is the right guy and can win these big games and maybe take Oregon deep in the playoffs. So
Yeah, I mean, last year, other than
they went
in the
undefeated.
playoffs,
They went undefeated in the regular season.
that he won the big games.
Yeah, and he won the Big Ten in the first year that they was in it. So I'm gonna say Go Ducks. They're gonna keep it rolling, and we'll see what happens.
But then since that playoff game, well, they've only played, I guess you could say, one big game, and that was Indiana.
Yes, that score was right.
Yeah, because they haven't really played anybody else.
Shout out Dante Moore.
Not really.
I
He's
mean,
a
Penn
goat.
State at the time
They've
was.
blown everybody out, though. I mean,
Yeah.
at least they're not close games, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Except for that one game.
Except that Wisconsin game, but besides that. So I'm going to say Go Ducks. You're welcome, Russell. So
Yeah. So, Oregon, Iowa.
Oregon.
Okay,
Oregon.
Bronson.
So Bronson's only a different one, but
Oregon.
he's
I
not.
don't hate Oregon.
He don't hate.
Oregon.
I got a lot of respect for Oregon.
Yeah.
We'll see what uniforms they bring out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I
We'll see what
love the
happens.
uniforms. I will say that.
Well,
They
but-
got
Yeah.
uniforms.
Oregon's got the best uniforms.
So we went through 5 games. Went through 5 games. Talked about some 2 crappy teams. Talked about some good teams and
Some decent ones.
some decent
Crappy
ones.
teams. Florida State and
no, South
Georgia
Carolina,
State,
South Carolina, and
Miss,
Clemson.
Georgia, I think.
South Carolina.
We ain't talking about Georgia. What you talking about?
South Carolina,
If I
Clemson stink.
remember correctly.
But you know, football. I can't believe we're saying it. Like we only got a couple more weeks left of the regular season.
God no.
It's flying by. We don't talk about NFL on this channel. We're not doing that. We don't talk about baseball.
We might do some
Maybe.
NFL playoff
We might do
predictions.
something like that when college football comes to an end. But I am excited, even though my team's not going to be in it, to talk about playoff predictions soon and get into that. And
Yeah.
we're going by fast. And we appreciate y'all watching these videos, even though they were coming, like I said, more brain rot by the week. That's okay. That's okay. But we thank you, Bronson, for coming on,
I'm glad to be here.
giving us your
It's
opinions.
different being in front of the camera.
Thanks for
now.
filling in for Noah.
Oh yeah. It's fun.
I think Noah just did.
He's on his last leg. He don't know it, but he's on his last leg.
That's a hot take.
He's about to get fired. No, I was kidding.
We was joking at first about having
that's
some
good.
full-time people.
Yeah.
Now we're being for real.
It's because I'm
So
here.
Noah,
Just
if you see this,
we'll give him an excuse.
Your
Better
days
be
are
here.
numbered.
And Noah, I will say this. I'm very mad at you right now because the Bills are beating the Panthers 40 to 3. 40
It's
to 3.
James
40
Cook,
Garbage.
James Cook has over 220 yards rushing.
I
Garbage.
kid you not. 40 to 3.
Garbage. But anyway,
Noah, you're on your last strike, dude. You got an 0-2 count. You're at the plate. What are you gonna do?
Strike
he's gonna hit the
out.
homer, dude. You're gonna hit the homer.
You gonna strike
He'll
out?
be back. He'll be back.
Or are you gonna swing for the
Yeah.
fences and hit that thing?
Oh my God, that was the end of the third and it's 4.
So with the contribution of Bronson being on here, we are going to be able to get a new camera, hopefully.
Let's go.
So thank you, Bronson, for the money. I hope you weren't lying about it. He still ain't paid us. We're hoping it's pending, I think.
Yeah,
We're going to find out.
I gotta get certain people to sign off.
But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Another college football video down, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. So, peace, guys.
See y'all.
That was terrible.
Dude.